This is TNT Sports' Adam Summerton, and you're listening to Three Fish on the Shirt.
Hello, welcome to this week's Three Fish on the Shirt. I've got Rossi and Steve in the pod again with our top team. Rossi's the one that's been to the match this week. Steve and I weren't on our away day duties this week, so we sent Rossi along to sample a match for us. Sorry, mate. Just before we kick off, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us a lot. As I say, we don't get as many people subscribing when we don't ask as when we do. So if you just click the subscribe button and the bell icon, you get notified when we've got new episodes coming out. So please do it. It helps massively. And please feel free to share with friends and fellow mariners as you consume our episodes. So the other thing to mention is thanks to our sponsors, Winner Chicken Dinner. Started having a look at some of their competitions this week, and there'll be a little feature on that in the pod this week as well. So welcome, Steve. Welcome, Ross. You all right, Steve?
Yeah, not too bad. Getting over yesterday.
Yeah, same. How are you, Ross?
Yeah, not bad. Got back today. Obviously, I've been there since Friday. The good old Crewe.
Yeah.
So
you made a week under it. Crewe del Sol.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going back.
You thought it out yet? It was cold, wasn't
it? Yeah, it is. It's to be fair, Saturday wasn't that bad. The sun was out, it was just the wind. It was awful wind.
Friday, you said, it's freezing over here, because you did mention it was cold, didn't you?
That was a hotel room, let alone outside.
Right, okay.
Yeah, hotel room is awful. I don't think they do heating in Crewe.
Right. So you went across there and had a weekend there, and I guess the game was it's a bit up and down, but mostly down at the finish when you get the result end of it. If we'd have come out with a 2-2 draw, I think we'd have probably been felt ourselves quite fortunate. What was your take on the game? As soon as you were there, we'll let you go first today.
Yeah, it's an hard one because obviously we scored early on, and I thought, here we go, the gears are going, we're gonna score quite a few here, because straight away we looked on it. Mao's playing really well, I thought, to get the 2 assists he got, and obviously Walker, we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, no, I thought they did all right, and I thought, we've got a good one here, and then got to the 2-2, and I'm like, do we deserve to draw? Because the way we played was horrendous. Maybe 3/4 or a quarter of that first half, especially. Second half to come out, and it was the same again. Very lacklustre, second best every ball, and Crewe just run us off the park in the end. And a couple of their star players showed us what was what. And it's one of them. Crewe seems to be one of them teams as well that we either do good or we do bad against them. It goes either way.
We had 3-0 wins, didn't we, against them prior to last season? I went last year. We got beat 2-0 and with no strikers. They were a bit fortunate to keep 11 men on the pitch, Demetriou. But yesterday, I saw some clips yesterday, and we gave them the initiative back after we'd taken the initiative early on. I mean, the 2 goals were just shocking defending. It was just, how often have we said McJanet is unnoticeable a lot of the time because he's just so efficient and clean, and he tried to turn and knock the ball back, didn't he, in one move when he should have controlled it and turned, or just lumped it if need be. But we don't want him to lump it, but you'd prefer that to what he actually did with the ball, which was pretend to touch it on its way past, and their striker jumped in and got a goal. But yeah, we felt like we were engineers of our own downfall as much as anything yesterday in giving the initiative back to Crewe, and as you say, they got the tails up then. So yeah, that was how it felt for me as well. Although it's not the same when you're not watching it. Steve, what was your take on what you'd seen in the highlights and afterwards?
I watched the game. I thought we started really well. Could have been 3-0 up, and certainly 2-0 up.
Well, Vernon had a nip inside, didn't he, and just not want to slightly wide.
Yeah, I thought that was in. And then another shot, I can't remember, but we should have been. We just didn't push on after that, and I quite enjoyed the first 20 minutes, and then after that, we were just poor, and we seem to have this game in us, don't we? Where we'll be brilliant in one game, and then the Barnet game was crap, and then we've gone again on this game and conceded 3 more goals. Just when I think we're pushing on, and we seem to go back.
Well, one of the times, same last year, I think we same circumstances. I think we could have gone top or close to, or shot up the table a bit. It was against Accrington New Year's Day last year, and we went there and we were 2-1 up and cruising, and ended up losing 3-2. And
that game, we were really good. That game, I remember the first half, and then we just capitulated.
Kind of let the game get away from us, and then yesterday probably not as good as the Accrington game, to be fair. But yeah, we kind of lost our way a bit. Now, listening to David Artell afterwards, he kind of said we got what we deserved. He says it's not through lack of effort. So what are you thinking, Ross? What's your take on what the problem is?
I mean, obviously, I watched the interview, and obviously I was there when it all happened, and they come over to the fans, clapped as they always do. Artell then come over, and you could see on his face how livid he was.
Yeah.
He clapped us, which is fair enough. But Janet tried speaking to him. He walked straight past him, and just bolted it to the changing room. And I think he's got a good reason to. I do think we deserve to lose the game. I don't think we should have drawn the game either, because the way we did. I think we just got 2 goals that just. The first one was good, but the second one I think was just against the run of play, and we just managed to get it on target. Keeper got a hand to it anyway, so he was lucky to even get it in, to be fair. But regarding yesterday, it's just, I don't know. We seem to have quite a few players at the moment as well that seem very leggy, very lethargic. I thought McEachran was a bit leggy yesterday. He didn't look on it at all. KB again, another performance where we're playing with 10 men because we haven't got a striker. I don't honestly know what he's offering at the moment. He runs. That's about it. He's not really having that many shots as a striker. Probably look at the stats wise, he probably didn't have a lot. I don't know stats wise what he had, but I'm pretty sure I think he had that one shot that he should have laid it off to Vernon on the left, second half, or I think it was Greeny or someone on the right. They were through on goal if they played it through, and he just gone and skied it. I think he needs a goal. That's his problem.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For confidence, and he's trying everything to try and get it, but it's just not coming. But yeah, there's just some players just weren't on it yesterday, and yeah, they just weren't gelling. They weren't really a team performance whatsoever. It was more of an individual.
One of the things I've noticed is I was really, I don't know. I felt like it was false optimism when I was watching the pre-season games. And we had a real snap about us. We were really harassing teams from minute 1, and there was a lot of snapping the tackle, and there was a lot going on. And that I wasn't expecting to lead into the season. I thought that was just a bit of that pre-season exuberance. And then we started against Crawley, wasn't it? And we were exactly the same. I thought, we're on it here. And that's gradually, for me, drifted away, that type of performance, and we've kind of stopped doing it. And I think that's coincided with us, losing those couple of games at home. We've lost yesterday in similar circumstances, and as you mentioned, the Barnet game. And I think, is it that we just can't keep up that type of play? We just can't do it? Is it that we can't do that with a full training load? I don't know. What do you think, Steve?
I mean, you're entitled to have a bad game now and again, but it seems to be when we have a bad game, all the players have. Nobody has a good game. We all play badly at the same time and they infect each other. And then, yesterday's game was poor. I thought we did, like Rossi said, didn't deserve anything from it. And there's too many players. I can't think of anybody who had a good game yesterday. Apart Amalazar and was decent.
Yeah,
but defensive wise, he was poor as well.
With 2 finishes, he only scores in pairs.
Yeah. Amalazari's defensive duties was he didn't get into position quite a few times. So, but Artell's his interview is it's spot on. Really, he didn't deserve anything. He was very spiky, wasn't he? In the interview, wasn't happy chappy at all.
He said, I'm not saying they're not trying, but he said,
No, but I think
we're not right.
I think KB needs to come out of the team for a bit to try something. Who do we put in?
Well, you need Rose fit, don't you?
You do, but if it was up to me, I'd put some sort of Bell up top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's young, he's nippy. Yeah. He's trying to try and prove himself. Rose, I'd like to have him in, but I just feel like every game that's going on, I know he's getting on, but every game that's going on, he's losing his touch a little bit. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do a lot yesterday when he come on, but as like a full 90 now for Rose, or near enough a full 90, can he really offer a lot? He ain't got pace. He runs around, don't get me wrong, he's a donkey. He runs and does all the donkey work. But I think for Rose, he's one of them players that you need someone with him. Where maybe soon sort of Bell, he's got the pace, he's got more agility, he's on it a bit more. Maybe it's worth, just trying him.
That's a fair point. And I think
if Gardner was fit, I think he might have been in by now. But we haven't really got an alternative. Apart from soon sort of Bell, or I don't know if Amalazar can play up front. Can he? Down the middle? I don't know.
He's played down the middle, quite a few times. He has got the physical strength and the speed, and he has got a decent left foot on him. I didn't think he played that bad yesterday. A few people in the crowd were saying he was playing pretty poor. He got 2 assists. What else do you want him to do? Defensively, defensively he was bad. But like I've said to you guys beforehand, down that side, especially that first half, there was no one down there. Rodgers was here, there, and everywhere. I usually went to go and defend, but then there was no one really helping him because Rodgers is too. He just hadn't got the agility to turn quick enough. And they had a decent winger down that side who was ripping him to shreds. Warren then come over, which then leaves a gap in the middle. And even like Greeny or McEachran, they were then having to come over, and there leaves massive gaps everywhere. So it was one of them yesterday. I think down that side, especially first half. Second half, you didn't really notice it as much. Maybe they tightened up a little bit, but it's
but maybe that's where when our press fails, our formation doesn't look so good. Or when our press is non-existent, we're constantly shifting in them 4s and 3s, aren't we?
It's
but the whole team really. Even Walker, I know he scored 2 goals, great, but he didn't do a lot else, to be honest, in the middle. McEachran was anonymous, really. I didn't see a lot of it from him.
Actually, at one point, there was in some of the clips that I saw, I forgot McEachran was playing.
Yeah,
and that was very rarely have I said that. So maybe there's a bit of legginess and what have you around the squad. But
defensively, we just looked. 2 players went for the same ball, didn't they? On one of the second goal, McJanet and Sweeney, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Pym could have done better for one of the goals. I
think it's always hard when you keep us exposed like that, isn't it? Because you don't know whether to go left, right, come out, stay back. I'd always give the keeper quite a bit of leeway on that.
What was the pitch like, Rossi? Could you see, was it good quality, or was it close up? It looked awful on the camera.
Yeah, it did.
The pitch looked all right. Well, from when I was looking for it, it looked all right. I didn't think the pitch looked bad. I don't know what the camera, if it had a better view from up higher.
One of the things I wondered
from where we are, because
one of the things I thought made it look worse was the long shadows. I think it might have been any minor divots or whatever would have looked worse, because if the players' shadows were like 20 foot long, so if every little bump and lump was three sizes bigger, it would have made it look a bit lumpier than it was.
But the only thing I moaned about, and quite a few people moaned about, is the first half. Just before they come out, don't you saw it on camera? But they watered. They watered that side. The side where we obviously defending, they watered it that mad. People were slipping all over the place, players. But in the second half, they did it the other end, where we're defending as well. And I thought that's crafty, though.
Yeah, because I noticed about 2:30 when I went logged on, they were watering the not where you was on the other side, the pitch, and they weren't watering where you was, and then they swapped it round for the last 20 minutes.
I've done that before.
To water the side, not doing it all the same time for some reason. So
I think that's
sneaky.
Wrong. I think if you water the pitch, you should water it uniformly.
You should do, yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely a ploy, that.
That's just, I don't subscribe to that sort of shit. I don't like it. It's probably not why we lost the game. I just don't like it. And like I said, we've said, haven't we? We were poor. We know it's not sour grapes in that respect. But we seem to have let ourselves down on a weekend where it'd have been great to take the opportunity, wouldn't it? We could have gone top if we'd have won. If we'd have drawn, we'd have been probably second or third, something like that.
we're not been top yet, have we? At the end of the weekend, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
It's been third, I think, highest.
So the scoring was Walker 6 minutes. Then they equalised on 27 with, is it Tesgel?
Tesco, yeah.
He put them in front on 37. Walker equalised just a minute into injury time before half time. And the second half, we kept them out all the way through to the 87th minute. And the winner, from my perspective, watching it, one, no pressure on the cross. Two, nobody at the back stick defending the guy who knocked it in. Just poor all round to top off the previous mistakes that led to the first two goals. Your take on it, Steve?
Well, they all seem to be in the penalty area. I think Green slipped slightly, but there was nobody. They'd all gone in the penalty area, and there's nobody on the edge covering the cross. And it was a good ball in, and good, decent goal. But
live, was you thinking cross prevention was the answer there, or what did you make of it? Actually, from where you were.
I mean, I was on the left-hand side of the stand, got all the way down. But I mean, you couldn't really see. You could kind of see him crossing the ball, and he come from where I stood. And I don't know why no one's shut him down earlier, but no one else. But then the ball's come in, and you can't really say much about it. He's a good header, glancing header.
Yeah, unchallenged again.
Yeah, Pim's wrong-footed in a way, and he wasn't going to get to it. But what really annoyed me, in a way, is you got Greeny, and I think there's another one I can't remember who it was now, asking for offside.
Yeah.
Instead of actually getting, there was nowhere near it. Instead of actually doing something, actually getting that ball away, but more bothered about if he's in line or not, than just getting it away. Because they were all looking at, beforehand they were shouting about keep your line, because you could hear him. And obviously it didn't work, did it? So
never a good look, especially for a late winner. So overall, we think that we got what we deserve. We were in agreement with Mr. Artell, and we trust him to resolve it. But we've got a bit of a gap now in our league campaign to attack both the cups. So that'll be an interesting week. Anything more to say about the Crewe match? Then are we gonna park that one and leave it where it is? Do you think?
Yeah, good away following again, 1100.
Yeah, good 1100 though.
1100, yeah.
Well done, Ross. That's all we like.
Okay.
Yeah. 1102, I think.
It was, to be fair, the ground, the first time I've been to the ground, I don't mind it. I don't think it's that bad. I was surprised that the opposite stand, the big one they've got, wasn't really as full. I think overall it was like 5,000 in the end. They talked
5,736.
Yeah. So, I would have thought that'd been a bit fuller, but
you think that means they're getting 4-6 at home?
It's not much, is it?
It's not great.
The Mornflake Stadium, is it?
Yeah. And you were in the ice cream van.
The ice cream van.
In the ice cream van, I was indeed. It was not too bad. Not too bad for my first time.
Not a bad view.
Going there.
Decent view.
No, it's one of them stands where it doesn't look very much in it, but it's just long in it. It's not high. But no, it wasn't too bad, and hopefully we can turn it around now. What I didn't get is Artell coming out in the interview saying that he spoke to him at half time, and they spoke about tactics and spoke about something in particular, but his words were it went in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
What that is, I don't know.
Did you say that before the interviews, or you heard that when you mentioned it yesterday? Did you not mention it on the
I already watched the interview.
I
already watched the interview, and then
psychic.
I thought that was your comment saying, if he's said it to him at half time,
I'm not that good.
Got in one ear and one out. I was going to say,
I thought that as well. I thought
we should get some real scoops for the pod if you're in that sort of clairvoyant mood. So,
just saying about referee. We didn't mention the ref. He said it was the opposite last week.
I don't think we can moan about the ref because of last week with what he did to us, but he didn't have a great game. There was quite a lot of blatant fouls that he just didn't give to either team, to be honest. But there was quite a few. And it's like he had his cards in his pocket. Like he didn't want to get them out.
Yeah. I was thinking that's yellow. And he didn't. He booked him. I'm thinking, bloody hell. He's letting everything go here.
But then,
I think he booked somebody in the end, didn't he?
That's frustrating, isn't it? Because of the fact that it's not consistent week to week. And on the other hand, the state of fouls you'll see, and we've mentioned it many a time. You've got two players running alongside each other. One of them falls over, it's a free kick. Next minute, somebody scythes somebody down, and it's not given. And you just think he's just give the one that wasn't and not touch the one that was.
Yeah.
And it just seems to be so much like that nowadays. And I'm not just saying it's town fouls. It's both ways. They're often crap for both, aren't they? Some of them.
I don't think Jack Lancaster should have had a booking.
I think
with that Sweeney ordeal.
He should just be booked for turning out. We can't stand him, can we, Steve?
Yeah,
no, we hate him.
He wound me up yesterday when he was
That's what he's trying to do. Don't rise to it, mate.
Yeah. Knob.
Yes.
That's what he wants you to do.
Well, Sweeney got booked, didn't he? Sweeney got yellow
This is what I
card.
get. There was going face to face. Well, I think it was him or someone else, Lancaster or another person. I think it was another one.
Yeah.
They've gone face to face and they're having whatever they're doing. Sweeney gets booked, and the other bloke just walks away and gets away with it. And I'm like, well, why is it not him as well?
It was our free kick. We got the free kick, and Sweeney got booked. Didn't touch him.
In light of your mention of him keeping the cards in his pocket, he booked Tesgel in the 87th minute and Sweeney in the 89th. They thought, I better make a bit of a mark.
Was that for celebrating Tesgel?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was crowd, yeah.
So
Sweeney's got a bit of a bit feisty, isn't he? I think
he is. But I think sometimes you need that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
On the pitch, apart from like yellow and red cards, but on the actual pitch, a bit of feistiness.
In Colchester game, he went into the dugout, didn't he, to get the ball off?
It was Cowley.
Yeah,
definitely got it in him.
Yeah, he's definitely got some.
Don't get sent off though.
No, don't overdo it.
Right, then we'll park Crewe for now. That's done and dusted.
Yeah.
We didn't do any worse than we did last season. In fact, we scored twice. We let one more goal in. So what we lost by one less goal than last year. That's improvement, even if nothing else. We all search for a positive.
It's like 2 points off top.
Yeah, and then in fairness, we are. And the frustration thing, like we said, we could have been top if we'd have gone. It's academic at this time of year anyway. Quickly whipping through the other results. Feel free to chip in with anything if you've picked up anything. Early games, Cheltenham 1, Walsall 0. Was really buoyed by that result, given that it was an injury time own goal from Aidan Flint. Which was,
have you seen that
funny one as well?
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. Was it good?
Oh, it went like a pinball and came off him, and
I think he just hit his chest, didn't it? Just went
hit his chest and looped over into the.
Nice.
Yeah. But they're unbeaten. They're unbeaten. Cheltenham since Cotterill went back.
Yeah. Done well. What was the last pasting they had? Was the one we gave them? Was it 7-1?
Yeah. Well, everybody improves after we've beaten them, like Man United even.
Yeah.
Fleetwood 2, Accrington 1 was the other early game. Graydon and Evans scoring in the 65th and 71st minute, wiping out Accrington's early advantage from Henderson. So 2-1 win for Fleetwood. Barrow 2, Barnet 2. Barrow had 10 men for about two-thirds of the game.
That's worth a look at, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it.
I've not seen
the red card. I don't know what he's doing. It's like his WWE. I'm not even joking. He's gone up to him. He's gone like that. It just elbowed or armed him in the face. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, we'll overlay that over the top if it's worthy of a look. And then that one was settled by an own goal as well in the 68th minute from. I'm sorry, it wasn't settled. It was equaliser in the 68th.
Yeah.
On the list I'm looking at, the red card comes up like the goals. It's a red card. Bromley 2, MK Dons 1. So a good result for Town. That. And MK Dons were ahead after 5 minutes, a bit like us, and they let it go in the last 17 minutes, conceding twice in the last 17 minutes. Crawley 4, Bristol Rovers 0. Bristol Rovers conceding 4 for the third weekend running.
It's 12 goals. Is it 12 goals now in the last 3 games?
They were down to 10 men after 33 minutes, and the scoring only kicked off in the 9th minute of injury time at half time with Kilgour getting the starter. Was he the one that used to play for Mansfield, Kilgour? I'm not sure if it's the same one.
I'm not sure. Can't remember.
I'll have to look it up. Forster, Malone and Flower getting the other goals. Crewe 3, Grimsby 2, as we know. Gillingham 1, Salford 2. Salford took control there early. Gillingham got one back just before half time, and that's how it finished.
Our mate missed a penalty. Bradley Dack.
Did he?
He did indeed.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I can't stand that crap.
I've got that written on my list here. Dack, the dick. Sorry, missed a penalty.
It's funny. We have a few little naughty words come in. Last week, Ross, you stopped yourself from saying one about referees. I think you said it's dog. Did you notice in the final edit?
I heard you quack.
I quacked it out, even though you didn't say anything.
I had it on the TV downstairs, and Abby, my missus, was in the kitchen. She went, "What you quacked for?" I said, "Oh, something I've said probably."
You didn't say anything. It was just I put it in out of humour because we'd said a lot worse. It just amused me in the editing process.
Yeah, that Andrew scored a good goal for Gillingham, by the way.
I saw that. I've got that.
I think it's a volley from outside the box. A very good goal again.
Good goal.
I don't think it didn't do anything against us, though, did he?
No.
No, you got to take it off.
I don't remember anything. Next one really flummoxed me, this one, because it really annoys me when you think I would absolutely have no problem predicting the outcome of this match. Harrogate 0, Newport 3. What's that all about? So we go there and we can't beat them. Newport are crap and we can't win, and then they go and beat them 3-0.
Yes, Harrogate's fourth defeat in a row now.
Right, so they're dropping one.
I will tell you that their number one keeper wasn't in goal though yesterday. If you know, he was on the bench.
All right, okay.
Yeah, they had someone else in there. They had someone else in goal. Belshaw was on the bench.
Yeah, because he's well thought of, isn't he, Belshaw?
Yeah, he's a good keeper, but I don't know why. Whether he got a knock or something.
Yeah, Notts County 2, Cambridge 0. Looks like it was a bit of a stalemate until 18 minutes from time, and Jatta scored and repeated the feat in the 90th minute.
Yeah.
Oldham 2, Shrewsbury 2. Saw great footage this morning of the Shrewsbury fans celebrating their 91st minute, what they thought was a winner, only to be silenced 4 minutes later when Garner equalised with 5 minutes of injury time on the clock. So that was quite amusing. The Oldham fans were giving it the Swindon Shrewsbury fans big style. Swindon 0, Colchester 0. So Swindon 2 draws in a week at home. So that's good for us. And Tranmere 1, Chesterfield 1. And Tranmere scored both of the goals. Patrick for Chesterfield scored an own goal. And former Mariner Connor Jennings scored the winner in the 93rd minute. So
they also got a disallowed goal as well, Tranmere.
Did he?
Nathan Smith. No one knows why. If you look at it back, apparently it was offside, but there's no chance offside, so I have no idea why it got disallowed.
Strange one. Right. So that's the results for the week, and then we've got the table. So we've got Walsall
tight.
Walsall top on 26, Swindon next on 26, Salford finished the automatic places with 25. Then you've got MK Dons, Notts County, Grimsby, all 24 points with goal differences of 12, 10 and 9 respectively. Then you've got Chesterfield on 23. And then outside the playoffs, you've got Gillingham, Crewe, Fleetwood all on 22. Bromley, Barnet and Cambridge all on 21. So from top on 26 to 13th on 21, you've got 5 points difference.
5 points, yeah. Because the top 4 yesterday, 3 of them lost and 1 drew.
Yeah.
Walsall, Dons and us. Yeah. And then Swindon drew.
At the bottom, Newport's great win at Harrogate doesn't seem to have done that much good because they're still bottom. But they're on 11 points. Crawley on 12. Accrington on 12. But that's obviously pulled back this week because Crawley beat Bristol Rovers and Accrington lost. Harrogate, who we've just mentioned, on 14 points. A bit on the downer in the bottom end of the table, and Cheltenham, who looked all for automatic relegation, have managed to sort of start to lift up the table a little bit as well. So I'll say what you say, unbeaten since Cottrell's gone in.
They've been unbeaten since he went in, yeah. And all the bottom 3 won yesterday. Who were in the bottom 3 to start with. Yeah. And the other one drew Shrewsbury. So. Yeah. So tight
all the way, both top and bottom. And so if you look at the bottom, between 11 points at 24th, up to 18th, 17th, Oldham, there's only 5 points. So from top to middle, there's only 5 points, and from bottom to middle, there's only 5 points. So it's going to be one of those crazy anybody can beat anybody seasons again, which is why you probably don't need to lose your shit every time we lose. I don't
no,
mean you guys. I mean, we Town fans need to
Yeah.
keep a level head and say, there's going to be
Just
weeks where we're just going to get beat.
We're nearly safe.
Well, for
16
us,
more
I mean,
points.
God, 24 points is like unheard of at this stage of the season, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Any more observations about the weekend's games? Speak now.
No, I think that's it. Not
in our league, no.
Good. So this season's sponsor, Winner Chicken Dinner, a competitions website where you can win some fabulous prizes for small stakes. First of all, you jump onto the site, create yourself an account, add money to your wallet, and you're ready to go. From there, you can take part in a whole host of competitions. Each competition is just like a raffle, so there's so many tickets for each competition, and they are drawn when they're sold out or by a certain time, which is displayed on the website. And it's not just a competition site, it's also a community with some great Facebook pages for you to interact on. There are loads of opportunities to play for free too, such as postal entries or the chick entry, which is absolutely free on the website. Click free chick entry on any of the competitions and you can enter for free, which gives everybody who does that the chance to win if number one wins. Winner urge you to play responsibly, and there are opportunities to be able to suspend your account so you can stop playing for a set period of time. Winner don't accept credit cards, and they hope you will play responsibly and only play with money that you can afford to lose. Remember, when you're chasing a prize, or the fun stops, stop. And they've done loads of great work for charity, and here's some great examples of some of the charities they've helped. They've given £691,500 to charity so far, as well as £30 million in prize money. Currently, you can win a Peugeot 2008 from 80p a ticket, a £900 cash draw from 10p a ticket, a 75-inch TV for £2 a ticket, an Apple Watch for £2 a ticket, £1,000 cash for 25p a ticket, and many more competitions are available on the site. It's worth a look.
This is John Sander. You're listening to Three Fish on the Shirt.
So, looking ahead, as I said earlier, we've got some cup action this week. Both cups in a week. I don't remember that happening very often in the past. We've got the Carabao Cup on Tuesday, which David Artell said we'll have a look at the game again Monday, and we can all forget about Brentford. So he's obviously putting the nobody's got an automatic place for the game. Bradford Lumen tickets were pretty much sold out, other than looking at the back of a girder, by the sounds of it. And not heard anything about whether Brentford have sold many of their tickets. Anybody picked anything up? It's really been quite quiet from the Brentford side. But Brentford had a good win yesterday. Really positive result for them. Did anybody catch up with it, watch it?
I've seen the highlights and I've read the report. Said they were absolutely dominant. Liverpool were poor. Brentford apparently played really, really well. So they've got a beast up front, haven't they? That Thiago is.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to him coming.
Can he do it on a cold Tuesday night in Cleethorpes, though? That's the.
I think they'll play a strong team. I think I've got a feeling they're going to be.
Well, in their position, if they're not in danger in the league, which they're not,
good team.
They've not got a massive load of pressure of Europe and all that sort of stuff, have they? So why would they?
Are they up to 13th now?
It's an opportunity for silverware for them, isn't it?
Something like that, 13th or 11th, one or two. Top of my head.
Definitely got chances of winning it if they keep going, I think.
Brentford are 11th.
11th, yeah.
There's one of them.
With 13 points. So they're nicely in the mid-table, but they're only 3 points behind Man City in 5th. So they're not massively adrift like anything.
It's going to be a tough game.
The results are tight. But yeah, it will be a tough game, but it's a one-off cup match, and it's up to us to make the atmosphere again in it as fans and get the players up. But what an opportunity for the lads to bounce back on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm hoping they can, but I do think it'll be harder than Man United. I do think it'll be harder than Man United game.
That's where I'm at with it, actually. I think it'll be harder than the Man U game. So they've got the Thiago, the beast up front. Have you got any other sort of pinpointers about Brentford that you've seen or noticed? Not
It depends on what team they bring, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
They've got if he starts, they've got Damsgaard. If he starts, they've got Kelleher, obviously in goal, who used to be Liverpool's keeper. They've got Jordan Henderson in midfield.
Yeah, I mean he could run the game quite easily, couldn't he? If you let him,
he could do. Yeah.
Sade, is it? Kevin
She's
Sade?
not playing, is she? Bloody hell!
Not Kevin. Yeah, there's a player called Kevin, isn't there? Is it just Kevin?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
There's
just someone just signed him. I think it's Fulham, something like that.
I've heard that Sade's a bit of a smooth.
Many people in the Prem will know him as a very young winger. I would have thought he'd maybe start Tuesday night, to be fair.
Yeah.
He'll come in from the right until his left foot. So it'll be interesting to see how Sweeney gets on down that side if he plays. I would have thought he would.
Rico Henry.
He's their left back.
Yeah, all right. Is he from City?
I was going to say, is he the City lad?
No, that's Rico Lewis you're on about.
All right.
All right, yeah,
Rico's mixed up.
Lewis Potter, Keen Lewis Potter.
Is he the one from Hull?
Yeah. He could start.
Harry to his friends.
Yeah, they've got quite a few. I think it is. We're not worrying, but it'll either be a 2-1 win to us, or it'll be an absolute hammering.
Well, I'm thinking Spirit of Brolly, 79.
Yeah.
Is it straight to penalties again? If it's a draw?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for that then. I'm going to go for 0-0 and we win on penalties.
I think I'd take penalties, to be honest.
Yeah.
Against Brentford. Not definitely. Much against Man United. Well, we took it, but I do think it'd be very hard. And, I think the problem is if we play like we did against Crewe yesterday, against Brentford and Ebbsfleet, even Ebbsfleet on the Saturday, I think we will struggle.
Yeah, and
just need to pick it up.
Last year we did against Wellston, didn't we? Played bloody awful.
We did, yeah.
And then fluffed it in the last minute. So yeah, Brentford. I get the feeling it's going to be a tough game, as you say, tougher than United. But we've got to make it. We've got to go for it, haven't we? It's just a free hit for us in many ways. You know,
quarterfinals. Winning the quarterfinals, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
And being in the last 16 is an achievement in itself. But we're not there to make the numbers up. We need to.
We need to play a lot better than we did Saturday, and we need to get an early goal if we can, like we did against United.
And for the fans, it's bring that atmosphere again.
It's going to be rocking again.
Yeah. So somebody said they were there yesterday, and the cameras were getting set up, and there was lorries with satellite dishes on and stuff getting ready. So
it's on Sky.
Yeah. So is it on Sky? Is it
Sky Sports Plus?
On the Plus.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't even know a pundit is that nowadays. FC Ball. I don't know.
No.
Obviously, I had a lot of pundits were there last time around.
Yeah. It's whether it's the featured game or not, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's not the featured game, then
No, Man United game was on ITV, wasn't
it? Yeah. It was on ITV and Sky at the same time.
Oh, and Sky, wasn't it? Yeah. I watched it on.
An odd one, that one. So then we've got the opposite extreme. We've got Ebbsfleet, National League South, coming to town. What do you know about them, guys?
Nothing. Let them know where it is.
It's in the sort of Dartfordy sort of area, I think.
Yeah, is it down south, but to the right? It's near, you know what I mean? Down south. Look at the map. Thames, down south, but to the right.
Yeah,
Ramsgate.
That way on, isn't it?
Ramsgate. That's where it is. I remember that. Yeah, that's down there. Right. That's a long journey for them.
Yeah, Dartford way on, isn't it?
So we've got to win that. I don't know what league they're in.
National League South. Yeah, it's just east of Dartford.
Yeah, we'll beat them.
But, I don't know how they got on this weekend. After a lot. But yeah,
they were drawing last time.
Teams down there. It's a big day for them, isn't it? That's the challenge. You know, they're gonna raise themselves up. They're 12th at the minute, 19 points from 13 games, and let's see what they did yesterday.
They won 2-0.
I won 2-0
on Saturday. Yeah, 1-2-0 against Salisbury.
Yeah.
So. I guess who scored for him?
Go on.
Ex-Town player.
Yeah, I've seen he's still playing there.
Who's
Jake Hassan. Jake Hassenthaler.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Jake Hassenthaler.
Yeah, he's returning.
A lot of people cheesed off when he left, weren't they? It was
I liked him. Yeah, he got a bad injury, didn't he?
Start of the Holloway period, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had a bad injury, didn't I remember? He got stretched off or taken off and never really saw him again.
Yeah.
Was that when
he's one of them versatile players as well, wasn't
he?
Yeah, he was a good player. I liked him.
Is that the one where he punctured his lung?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad injury, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. I remember his dad playing.
Andy Hassenthaler, yeah.
Andy Hassenthaler, yeah.
Did he play for Coventry?
Say again?
Did he play for Coventry?
His dad?
Yeah.
I can remember him playing for Gillingham.
Yeah.
Andy Hassenthaler. I think he was even their manager as well. That's all I can remember.
Yeah.
Ben Chapman as well. It's not really bad. No, it can't be that Ben Chapman, can it?
No, he's quite a bit older.
Yeah.
He's not an old boy, but.
So we haven't got a league game then for 2 weeks. 2 weeks then.
No, and I think that gives us a chance to have a bit of a break, playing the in these cup games and regroup. What's the next league game after that? I've not got it in front of me, but
Barrow
away. That's
away.
There we go again.
Desperately don't want a repeat of last season's. That was the one game that Hartel said he shouted at them last year, wasn't it? The fact they didn't run around.
Basic, don't run around.
Yeah,
I love it the way David Hartel he says about he never looks at the league table.
Yeah,
but he always knows what position we're in.
Yeah,
he says it sometimes.
Somebody
he said, "I think we're in third." Yeah. But Barrow away, yeah, that's the next the next home game is Chesterfield.
Yeah, tough one. That.
Yeah, Andy Hassenthaler didn't play for Coventry. I'm mixing him up with somebody else. Played the bulk of his games at Gillingham, which is what you said.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Well done. Good knowledge, Steve.
Are you not trusting me then?
We don't just get our pundits from anywhere, do we?
Just because I'm retired, my brain ain't gone to mush.
Oh, you've been reading just football books since you packed in, haven't you?
Oh, I've got stacks of them. Yeah. Andy Hassenthaler's biography and everything.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see how many they bring because, as I say, it's a big day out for their lads to come to a league team, I guess. And I'll say it'll be difficult for us, I guess. But yeah, and on Tuesday we'll be open for, as I say, Spirit of 79 to come to the fore. Quick mention this week also the women's team had an incredible win last weekend. I think they won 5-1 today, but they beat Ropsley last week 15-0 with Beth Wharton getting 5 goals. So they seem to be doing all right.
15-0.
League Two, back to League Two briefly. We've seen this week Tom Lockyer's signed for Bristol Rovers. So following his cardiac arrest a couple of years ago now, when Luton were playing at was it at Wembley? It was when it happened.
I can't remember that. I can remember saying it. I can't remember what it was.
One Wembley. I think it was at their own ground. I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
And he's back. Obviously, he's got back to fitness and he's back there. And what's happened as a result of that is there's a tie up with Sky Bet, and they're offering free CPR training. It's one of them things that is really useful a useful skill to have in case you ever need it. You never know when you're going to need it. You hope you're never going to need it. We'll put a link in the description, and if anybody wants to do it, it's on the town website. We'll stick it on ours, and we'll stick it in the description. If you want to do 15-minute free training session on how to do CPR, you never know when you might need it, and like I say, we hope you never do. But give it a look. Another thing that happened for the first time in the last week or so, Lord Stockwood of Grimsby and Cleethorpes took his seat in the House of Lords. So that's happened now. So he's now in charge of investment for the government, seeking investment. We'd like to see if we can bring some into town as well. Maybe he'll push a few our way, but probably not in an official capacity. Can't do that now. It'd be interesting if we can get a chat with with Andrew Pettit, which I've got irons in the fire at the minute, to understand what that looks like now. Now that he's doing that, interesting. Next thing up I had on from football this week is Chef Wednesday, out the frying pan but into the fire. Chancellor is gone. The boycott has ended. The club's gone into administration. It's now been run by a Sheffield firm of administrators, which means automatically they're docked 12 points. Thoughts, Ross? I'm
happy he's gone. Suppose, but he's obviously they're going to get someone else in. Hopefully, they've already had offers. From what I've heard, I've got a mate that's a Chef Wednesday fan, and he fills me in quite a lot on what's going on. So, I like the club. In general, the fans are pretty decent, and they have got a decent stadium. I think, looking at it, I'll be very, 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 very surprised if they scrape staying up. But I do think they will go down. So, if Grimsby somehow do go up, it could be Chef Wednesday away next season. But yeah, I'm hoping they're on the up now. Hopefully, turn it around and fans can get back in, not boycott, which they have been doing.
Yeah, Steve.
And Phil Hillsborough again.
Ross, sorry, Steve. We experienced the Hillsborough boycott a few weeks ago. Quite a sad state of affairs. Quite sad to see, wasn't it?
Oh, it's really sad. Massive club, to be where they are. Phil for the supporters, but it's great. They've come back. I just looked at the attendance. 27,000 on Saturday.
That must make they got beat.
They got beat, but it's a real old ground still, isn't it? When we went, it was like when back in time, really, wasn't it? The Hillsborough end. It was like nothing had changed since the 80s at that end. But it's a proper old ground and nice ground. It's a good club. Yeah, the fans, like Rossi says, they're good fans, and you need them in the league, and hopefully playing them next year.
Absolutely, and hope they can rebuild from where they are. You've got to say, haven't you, though, that the former owner they've had was absolutely toxic for the club, and it's great that now he's gone. I noted yesterday there was a post from the match and what they put on the board, which was a kind of a Chef Wednesday's computer being rebooted, which was really quite clever. I'll put it up over the top. But it was quite clever, showing the offensive file being removed from the computer and the computer rebooting, and then going into like a big rousing video about the history. So good to see. But it is literally out the frying pan into the fire. They've now got a business to run. They've got to make sure that the money gets coming back in to keep the club afloat while they find somebody to buy.
Just always find it a bit harsh. They get a points deduction. The players, it's the whole club, isn't it? But it's not their fault, the players or anything. They just got to get on with it, I guess. Do what they can do.
And again, it must have been demoralising for them with the boycott, because one of the things that football's about, if you took all the money away, and we all supported it as an amateur sport, literally, the only thing that's important after that is the fans. And we sometimes in the modern world of football and finance and all that stuff forget that without the fans, football is nothing. Even with the finance, without the fans, football is zilch. And we've said it before, haven't we? When we talk about Scunny, let's all laugh at Scunny, but at the point where it looks like they're going out of business or whatever, you think, oh, hang on a minute, we need a rival, we need a panto villain, and it comes back into focus that regardless of who you are, you want and you want the old hands to these old big clubs to maintain their existence. And I think our league suffers a little bit because of it. You've got some clubs in our division now that probably not league clubs, and you've got league clubs that are good league standard clubs size wise that sat in the National League, and there's only one and a half ways out of there now. And I think that's a bit of a shame when I look at the two leagues.
Yeah, I was looking at National League the other day. But obviously, we used to look at it a lot when we was in there, and after we got out. But there's quite a few big. It's bunching up now at the top. Some biggish clubs, like you say, should be in the league, and it's looking quite a good league again. So
yeah, I mean, you've got Rochdale, Scunthorpe, Carlisle,
yeah,
Scrubbour and Wood and Forest Green, Southend, York,
yeah.
Halifax, Hartlepool.
Yeah.
That top half's littered with. There's not so many bigger clubs littered throughout the bottom half of it now either, which is good. Aldershot's probably the most notable of former league clubs that are down in 20th, but the rest are back up there pushing to get back in the league.
York should have gone up last year, really. The amount of points they had.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. The team that went up.
In our time, when in the time around we were in there, you'd had teams going up on, or not going up on, a high number in the 90s points. Or
I can always remember Wrexham getting 99 points and they never went up.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, before they finished second that year, and they never lost in the playoff.
And as I said before, and again, no immediate disrespect to these teams, but personally, teams like Fleetwood, Bromley, Barnet, I guess Barrow, Harrogate, probably Accrington, Crawley. I'd probably sooner see him replaced by them older-fashioned, what I think was proper league clubs. Is that harsh, Ross, or am I somewhere?
No,
there?
I think you are. Yeah, I think you are pretty much spot on. There's quite a few teams that down there that should be up where we are. They are known for being up that end for quite a while. Obviously, back in the day, you two know more about that than I do. But
all right.
I can remember when we were playing teams like Tamworth and John McDermott said he says, we used to stop on the way to play in Birmingham City at Tamworth,
services.
not playing them. Yeah, Tamworth service. And now we're playing the bloody things.
We've had our lows, haven't we? Hayes away.
Get back in the Championship and start playing Birmingham's and.
I remember them days well. I got told off by Trevor Francis once.
Did you?
Yeah, story for another day. We'll have an episode. I'll dig out some of my old recordings.
Trevor Francis, first £1 million football, wasn't
he? He was, yeah. And he bollocked us for being. We were in the press room, and he bollocked us for filming. It was in the early days of the internet, and we were doing Mariners Net when it was the Town website at the time, and we were one of the first to start doing streaming and stuff. We did away commentaries and all sorts, and I've got a great bit of footage from some of them bits and bobs, which I'll share at some point in the future. But yeah, those days you think back to that and you think, Christ, we were doing 4,000 and 5,000 at home against them.
4,000 or 5,000 at home in the Championship. Yeah. It was nuts, wasn't it?
Absolute madness. But here you go, Ross. We can get you back to them days. We'll get you there.
Yeah, hopefully. Touch wood. I'll say, speaking of Aldershot, by the way, I'm not sure if it's happened yet, but I'm pretty sure John Coleman's supposed to be taking the manager job there.
Oh, is he?
Obviously, he's ex-Accrington, isn't he?
Ex-Mariner. Tommy Widdrington was there. He's had a stroke, though, hasn't he?
I'm not sure.
He had a stroke.
Oh, is he?
About a year ago now, I think it is.
He did, yeah.
And he recovered, and I think he was back in it. I don't know. But yeah, Coleman. Yeah. Last time we saw him, he was caretaking Gillingham, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, but yeah, I think it was this weekend. I saw it that he was lined up to get the job at Aldershot. So
it's funny.
See how that goes.
Last week, talking with Adam about the Gillingham game from the previous season, Steve was talking about their goal, and I couldn't remember it. And then when I looked it up, it was the Doug Tharm thunderous finish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, I've been. Ross, when you're doing content creation, you see stuff from other clubs more than you normally would.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw on Gillingham's page, it was German Gills actually did the goal of the month. They'd only scored 2 goals in the month. The previous one was at Tranmere on Saturday.
I remember seeing
it was
that,
an own goal. So it was battle of 2 own goals and Doug won. Doug
I remember seeing that.
Goal of the month for Gillingham, which was kind of amusing, if not a little bit sad for us in that respect. So,
Need to get him back fit.
Yeah. Well, yes, I think you're right. He sort of brings a bit of steadiness and calm to the back four, in my view. Do you see it like that, Ross? We've not spoke to you about Doug.
Yeah, I do obviously like Warren and McJanet at the moment, and they had an iffy game yesterday. I'm not really paying attention to that now.
Yeah.
Because
forgetting yesterday, you like them too.
It is a one-off, I think, for them too. They just had a bad game for once. But no, Farm's he is. I will say how it is. He's built like a brick shit house. You look. I remember the first time seeing him proper up close with Salford away last season, and he come up to where we are, and he's like that, isn't he? But he's definitely a solid force at the back of just getting fit, and I think he adds something extra to the team we don't really have at the minute.
He's good in the air, isn't he? He's calm under pressure with his ball.
Calm influence, yeah. I do like him. And Warren, like I say, poor game Saturday, but that Sheff Wednesday game we went to, he was absolutely fantastic that game.
Hey, Warren.
Yeah. It was like a proper Premier League defence,
that save he did when that lad was running and scoring almost an open goal.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we were only like 10, 15 yards from it, Steve, weren't we? We were thinking, oh shit, this is a goal. You were above it, Ross, but you were thinking the same. And the next thing he's there, doosh. Bloody hell, where's he come from?
Yeah, he was by far the best player on that town.
Yeah, it was a good one. So I think frustration's the order of the day then for Mariners this week. Has anybody got anything? Oh, one other thing, we did Cheltenham Walsall yesterday. There was we featured last week Gloucester, somebody losing the chips at the game, and this week it was somebody from Cheltenham rifled the ball into the crowd, and it whacked somebody's chips all over the place. You don't see it happen this time, but you see him on the running track by the ball boy. So I'm not sure if the ball boy was eating the chips or whether it was a fan, because one of the players runs in and will run the clip over the top. But 2 weeks in a row. And
footballers must have a thing.
Also a good point to point out. Really impressed to see Ross's new logo with his Pips chips there. No deep fried Jaffa cakes, but they're quite hard to make a graphic of. So nice to see your new logo, Ross, and your new background. I'm impressed. Looks nice.
Yeah, it's like I said, I wanted to get something different, something a bit more personalised. Obviously, I don't exactly. It's something different, a bit personal. Like I said, Pips Chips. I go there pretty much every match day, and they know me pretty well. They messaged me actually once they saw the picture and said, "Yeah, it looks really, really good."
Free chips.
And the clubs are getting their name out.
Free chips?
No, I still pay. I don't like getting free chips. I still put money in when whatever they offer me. But they're a great business, to be fair, and I think they've just get a lot of home and away fans in there, and they've got good reason, they've got good prices, decent food. So it's not exactly far from the ground either. And I think a lot of people miss it. They'd rather go a bit further down where.
We'll have to do a food review. All three of us meet up there one before the game on.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, we'll have a meet up there and get some. We'll get a cone.
Chips and see what it's all about.
Is that the one that's normally a big queue outside? There's normally.
Usually it's right opposite the traffic light, the pedestrian crossing.
Normally about 10 people outside queuing up.
Usually,
Is it Memorial End of Grimsby Road?
Pass. I want that.
Further down.
Further down.
It's
but it's that end as opposed to the football ground end.
It's so if you're looking at the ground, you're going right. So you got Mariners chippy, aren't you, on the corner?
Yeah.
It's just outside the ground. Keep on going past it.
Towards Spleethorpe.
It's your next chippy. It's your next chippy on the left.
Right, got you.
It's literally like a 5-minute walk, if not.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll have to pop into Pips Chips and have a look. Like I say, this week was the first time I had a chance to have a look at Winner Chicken Dinner's website and have a bit of a go. We've got some really good competitions you can enter for just a few pence, or there's some bigger prizes, to cars and things like that for a couple of quid. They don't accept credit card payments, so they're really into the sort of responsible entry to their competitions. and there's all sorts of controls that you can do to, switch your membership off for a bit if you don't want to continue. So I get a real sense that there's a good community about how it was built and what have you. So really impressed with that, and we'll do a little feture on that in this week's episode. There'll have been, might already have happened in this week. So it was nice to see that. So great work from Gemma and the team as they continue to support what we're doing. Keep tuned. We've got another giveaway fairly soon. We're going to have another clothing giveaway. I'll say no more than that at the minute until we know the details of how the thing's going to run. But we're in talks with a partner who's looking to do that giveaway, and we'll do that in conjunction with Winner Chicken Dinner. So more reason to watch us and follow us and share what we've got on our social media accounts. So before we depart, has anybody got anything they want to speak about before we close this week on the Mariners?
I think I've covered everything, so I don't know. Can't remember off the top of it.
No, it's all good. I'm looking forward now. Though. I think yesterday I was really, really pissed off about the result. I'm not a great loser. I have to say.
I know that.
Yeah, Steve knows all too well.
You're a worse loser than me.
Yeah, definitely. when we go out, and we've said it many a time, we walk out by those big double gates by the Findus stand, and the away fans and team are celebrating. I am absolutely spitting fire.
Boiling.
Much to the point now, Steve guides me down the back of the pontoon now and out the other way.
Yeah. Shield him out.
Yeah.
I was just thinking now, we're playing two teams this week, and the leagues, like Brentford in the top league, excuse me, and Ebbsfleet in National League South.
Yeah.
So we're playing two teams, and what's that? 6 leagues, the difference.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, isn't it?
I wonder
if
that's somewhat of record. Yeah, and that's the beauty of British football, isn't it? It happens
in the same
like
week.
That. Yeah. Nobody else much does that. You won't get that happening anywhere else, and you certainly won't get the crowds at the bottom end of the scale either. Be interesting to see what crowd we get on Saturday. What are you thinking? Hearing? Are you hearing many people going? Or I mean, we're there. We're all there. I guess. I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're all there. Yeah. I would have thought it'd be quite a few tickets sold. Quite a few. There has to be, surely. I know it's Ebbsfleet, but it's still FA Cup. It's still a decent trophy. It's still competition.
I love the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, I'll go anywhere. I would have gone to Ebbsfleet if it was with me. But yeah,
Steve,
I'll
the
go
magic
anywhere.
of the FA Cup still do it for you?
Yes, not fully. Yeah, I do like it. As long as you don't get beat by some crappy team, that's it.
Yeah.
I like the league games more than cup games.
Yeah. I do like the FA Cup. I like it when you go on a run though, and some of that magic's still there. I do think at the top end of the game, they have spoilt some of it by the weekend, the midweek stuff, and round 4 was it? The other year was all midweek, and yeah.
I still don't like the semi-finals at Wembley.
No,
personally,
no, and that's
I like it.
Yeah,
it takes it away a bit, really.
Yeah, that's the prize, isn't it? Getting to Wembley, it's part of the prize.
That's only in the FA Cup, though, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not the League Cup.
Yeah, no, exactly. So an exciting week for us. This weekend is in fact, I think it's today. As we record on the 26th of October, it's Justin Whittle Day today, Steve.
What's that? Missed that.
Justin Whittle Day.
Is it?
He twatted Shearer. So you won't remember.
Still got the scare.
You won't remember it, Ross, will you? Shearer and
No, it's gone over my head, mate.
So
2006.
Yeah.
That was 9.
Yeah. So
9. You didn't go to that game.
So we're playing at Newcastle in the League Cup at home.
Beat Spurs, didn't we?
Yeah, beat Spurs
round before
at Newcastle, and we went down 1-0 to a Shearer goal. But Justin Whittle and Shearer was having a battle all night, and Justin Whittle went up for a header and accidentally clipped Shearer in his lip, and Shearer never shut up about it and was grunting and jumping.
John Tondon managed to get a mic, didn't he? Found the mic quickly and got an interview with him on the pitch. or just after. And so if you go on YouTube or somewhere, it'd be out there.
Yeah.
And he was proper livid.
Yeah.
I mean, proper. I've
He
been
said
done.
all he got out
I've
of him
been
was,
done.
he's done me.
He's done me. He's done me.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
So-
Shearer. Put in Alan Shearer, Justin Whittle. That'll do it.
And I've now got the baby crying. Hang on a minute.
He's still got the scar, you know, a little tiny one, hasn't he? Shearer, if you look
yeah.
on TV, look, on his lip, somewhere there.
On that
And then he
note
scored the winning goal, bless him.
He did. But on that note, then, last one. Happy Justin Whittle Day, we'll say. Up the Mariners!
Up the Mariners.
All the best, guys. Speak soon. Well, that's a wrap for this week's Three Fish on This Shirt, your ultimate Grimsby Town podcast. Thanks for tuning in and being part of our community, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on Apple Podcast, through Amazon, Audible, Spotify, iHeartRadio or Podchaser, or anywhere else you get your podcasts from. If you're loving what we're doing and want more match analyses, in-depth discussions, exclusive interviews, then just hit subscribe. It's completely free and it helps us grow to bring you even better content, and it keeps that Mariners conversation alive. If you want to listen on the go, just ask your smart speaker to search for Three Fish on the Shirt, Grimsby Town Podcast, or find us at any of the podcast locations we've already mentioned. Drop a comment, leave a review, and share the pod with fellow Mariners, because football's always better when we talk about it together. Until next time, up the Mariners!
Have a purpose, but to take that leap, you must.